never ask these 4 stupid selling questions. So I've put together a bunch of videos recently and podcast episodes as well on sales questions that you should be asking throughout the sales process. So I thought I'd pull in the opposite direction today and share 4 questions that you should never, ever ask a prospect. So if you're asking these questions, you're killing your chances of getting deals done. And I'm going to go on the record. I guarantee that you've asked at least one of these questions in the past 24 hours to a prospect. There's more chance of World War III kicking off than there is chance that you haven't asked the the Americans have started killing random Iranian diplomats and generals. Okay, so scrap that thing about World War III. That might actually happen. But with that said, let's jump into this video whilst we still have the internet. Hi, I'm Will Barron, founder of Salesman.org, where in just 15 minutes we'll tell you your sales flaws and then give you a personalized training plan so that you can fix them. So let's jump into question number 1, and the shockingly bad, terrible, horrible, ugly question number 1 usually happens right at the top of a sales call. It's when people say how it's going. Don't say this, because let's get real here. You probably don't care about how your prospect's day is going. And they certainly don't care about how your day is going either. Prospects want an exchange of value, not an exchange of just weird pleasantries. Long gone are the days where you could close huge, target-crushing deals by building relationships and taking your prospects out for a round of golf. In today's world, this kind of question is just filler content at best, and at worst, it could really derail your conversation. What happens if your prospect turns around and starts telling you how bad the day has actually been? They start telling you how their husband has been cheating on them with the gardener for the past 6 months, and they've only found out this morning, and he's just announced on Twitter that he's completely and utterly in gay love. Well, that's not a great start to a sales conversation with someone that you want to close a deal with, is it? So instead, on important calls, I tend to start them with asking the question instead of this: do you mind if we just get down to business? After the initial hellos. This frames up the conversation to be a productive one. So let's get into stupid sales question number 2, and that is, are you running out of space, interested in increasing Y? Are you interested in increasing Y? Now, why is this a stupid question? It's because, of course they are. Stop trying to trap or trick or manipulate your prospects. Unless you've got Tony Robbins levels of charisma and that deep, deep, strong voice, and probably those bloody massive hands as well. Stop asking rhetorical questions to your prospect because you can't pull it off. When you ask, would you like to double your turnover? Would you like to reduce your costs? Would you like to get to 100,000 subscribers on YouTube this year? Of course, I'd like to do all of these things. These are rhetorical questions. The goal with a good sales question is to understand the prospect's needs that sit behind each of these goals. Because when you uncover that a prospect needs to reduce their costs because another company is trying to acquire them, and you can help them through this process, instantly you've got their attention. When you're asking questions like this, you're losing their attention, you're losing their respect, and they're just thinking, damn, you should have done a bit of homework before asking that one. So next up, stupid question number 3. And damn, this isn't a painful one to even just get written out on this board. It's when salespeople ask, can I pick your brain? What does that even mean? Are you asking if you can come have lunch with me and spend an hour looking at ways to just take my money, to pull my hard-earned revenue out from my grasp? Let me flip this on its head for a second. You should be aiming to be such a legend in your industry that your prospects wants to pick your brains. And the first step to becoming a sought-after industry expert is smashing that like button. Okay, maybe not, but by hitting that like button, you tell the YouTube algorithm that you're enjoying this content and they'll start sharing it with more people. More viewers mean we can do cooler stuff on this channel. But yeah, your prospects are busy, so stop asking to pick their brains. Why not share some unique industry insights instead and encourage them to start asking you questions? And finally, stupid selling question number 4. And I literally had someone ask me this on an email today. Are you the decision maker? This is a tough one, man. If you're asking me over email this question, of course I'm the decision maker. Who else do you think is in this studio? No one. It's just me. Are you the decision maker is a pretty direct thing to say to a potential customer. A much smoother way of approaching this qualifying question would be to ask, who else is involved in the decision-making process? That way you're not offending anyone who isn't the main decision maker. And additionally, as most B2B deals are signed off by a buying group, you can start to build a better idea of who is the most important individuals within that account as well. So to recap, here are the 5 stupid selling questions that you should never ask your prospects. How's it going? Are you interested in increasing X? Can I pick your brains? And are you the decision maker? The sooner you ditch these questions, the better. And if you want to see if there's anything else that you need to change about your sales game to improve it to get more deals done, head over to salescodeassessment.com and complete our completely free 7-minute assessment. This assessment will tell you your sales weaknesses, so then you know exactly what you've got to work on to improve. And with that, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to click subscribe and I'll see you in tomorrow's video.